Hello, Jammers. So, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome back to my living, by the way, where we're making a living up living. I feel like I have something in my eye. I'm taking care of my little sister for a couple of days, so I'm gonna go get her now. And the weather here has been crazy. I don't know if you can see that. The sky looks beautiful though, always. But do you see that diagonal rain? No, that horizontal rain. It's been pouring down. It's been lightning and thunder yesterday night. There was this huge flash of light. I was like, and then you could hear the thunder for like 2 minutes or something. I was like, shut. Maple syrup. Pour it up, pour it up. Watch it out, ball out. Throw it up, throw it up. That's how we ball out. I appreciate you guys' response on the videos that, especially the one where I talk about, here's this, what I'm drinking. Coffee substitute. Yeah, the ingredients are Norwegian, so I'm not even gonna bother. Pour it up, pour it up. A lot of people, I think, are feeling different connections and people and relations, and I feel like what it is really what's going on. Scorpio is in Venus is in Scorpio and Mars is in Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and this shifting, this changing, and I think Uranus is, I don't know if Uranus is in retrograde, moving back into Aries, but there's this shift that's going to be like Uranus moving back into Aries for a while and then really moving into Taurus, and on its 7-year journey, I think it's Uranus, through each zodiac. And so what I feel personally with the energies is that I've been revealed how I interact with people and how my connections are with people, what they're based on, what I'm getting out of it, what I'm giving it. And specifically the friendship that I was discussing in the other video about the harsh reality of loving yourself first. I had to recognize, of course, my own responsibility of allowing people to feed off my energy, allowing people, like knowing how I feel and yet continuing to feed into something. And again, there's nothing about a person being good or bad. It's about the exchange of energy. Is it mutual? Is it how is it benefiting? And for me, I feel when you're holding on to a friendship because you feel like you have the ability to help someone else or to make someone feel good, then it also can become an ego complex where it's like, is it making you feel good that you're able to make someone else feel good? And it's like trippy because that doesn't have to be a bad thing, that doesn't have to be a negative thing. And again, it comes back to, are you doing it, is it happening both ways? Is it a mutual exchange of energy or like a transaction? And it's so easy to focus on the other person and point fingers and be like, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. But I feel like as soon as you point fingers and you like, I feel like recognize the situation for what it is. See the truth of it, but don't blame anyone. Don't judge anyone, because as soon as you do that, you're giving your power away. If you say, it's because of this person that I'm here, you're giving your power away. You're saying that you're not in control, you're not in charge. And that's not something I want to do for myself. You feel what I'm saying? And then also learning, for me, learning when to communicate, when not to communicate. There's been a couple of times where you want to respond and something is like, something doesn't make sense to you and you're like, you want to respond. I feel like, again, feeding into that is feeding into that vibration, and It's about being aware, being attentive. What kind of a vibration are you on? Where do you want to go with this? And also the point that I made, I really liked that one, and I had to like digest it for myself, where I said that the intention and the purpose of breaking up a connection or restoring a connection is so important that you allow that, at least for on my part, that I communicate from that space, from that vibration, because again, bringing it down or even up, I feel will take away from the intention of it and the purpose of it. It is what it is, and then accepting that someone might not see it the same way as you see it, and that's the reason why the connection is not the best for neither of you. I feel like also on the other side, if I'm holding on to a friendship with someone that I feel is like empathetic of my situation and a source of me to feel better, holding on to that even though I feel like something is off is also not gonna make room for what is truly for you, you know? On both sides is this lack mentality that when you, I feel like also, I'm going a lot of back and forth, I hope you following, I'm waiting on this to cool down a little bit. I feel when you let go of someone, you allow them to figure it out themselves, or you make room for someone else to go get into their lives so that they can learn or be aligned with their true path. If you keep holding on to it, then that means that you don't trust the universe, you don't trust yourself, you don't trust them to be in alignment with divine timing and divine truth. It's a lot, yo. It's a lot. Oh, it's a lot. Ooh. I wasn't feeling too good about the video. I felt good the first time I communicated with the person because we had mutual understanding and it was coming from a genuine place from both people, I feel. And then Tuesday came, Mars, the day that supposedly governs Earth, which would be the day Mars supposedly governs Earth. I don't know what I said. My brain is still a little bit asleep. Which would make sense because Mars can be more impulsive, aggressive, and that was the vibes I was definitely getting. And also, I feel with sharing that video, it was really like record, upload. There you go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so today I was like, I think today is the day of Mercury, Wednesday, Mercredi, I think, Mercury, communication. Where I just feel like a little bit tempted to take the video down, at the same time reminding myself that it doesn't matter where on the scale or what kind of vibration it is that you're sharing. Like some people commented that it was beneficial for them, so it did some good, and that's also the point where it's allowing yourself to be free, allowing yourself to F up and just observe it, you know? And I'm not saying that it was an F up or a success or whatever. It's about not judging it again and just observing it for what it is, appreciating it for what it is, and keeping it moving is a lesson so much. And letting go. I feel like letting go is such an important and harsh challenge. Like in death, we have to allow ourselves to release what we know, release what we've been experiencing, to allow the next stage to come in, the next phase of life, the next experience, the next body. Okay, I need to go get my little sister now. Thank you for watching again. I appreciate you. I love you. Stay jamming, jammers. Stay loving, stay living all night. Oh, hey. own it.